Welcome to the Out of Bounds Gaming Channel. We're here with another episode of College Hoops 2K7, Coach Stanley, Coach to Glory, franchise mode, here with the Texas State Bobcats. Here we are coming off of a horrible loss to the Baylor Bears. We followed it up with a simulated victory over the North Texas Mean Green, and then a pretty awful looking loss in simulation to UTEP, the 4-7 UTEP Miners. So now we have Texas Tech, which will be a played game, and then what we'll do is we'll play Texas Tech, then we'll get into the recruiting, because next episode we're going to play the Chattanooga game. Next episode may be a doubleheader, because if we beat Chattanooga, we will finish off the tournament. And then we have the number 17 in the nation, Texas Longhorns, who are 8-1 after that. Oof. That's going to be tough. This little section here is going to be tough. Part of me feels like we might need to simulate Texas Tech, because I don't want to simulate the first game in the conference. So that would be a played game, potentially 2 played games. So we're going to have a lot of played games here. So let's hope we actually improve compared to the way we played in the past. So actually, let's get into it. Play game. We're 70 overall, 71 offense, 66 defense. Texas Tech is an 81 overall, 85 offense, 76 defense. We were playing, of course, on the most outstanding player at the United Spirit Arena in Lubbock, Texas. So this should be a good one against the Red Raiders. Of course, we have Bradford, Burgess, Brooks, King, and Patrick. They have Conway, Adeko, Happy, Ateko, Crumley, Callahan, and Walls. And if we look, Conway's a 72, Ateko's an 89, Crumley's a 78, Callahan's a 71, and then Walls is a 65. So Walls is definitely their weakest player, but they look really good. Especially Ateko. Happy Ateko. What a name. Happy. Can you imagine if somebody actually named their child Happy Ateko? Oh man. Some of these computer generated names are absolutely ridiculous. But we need to pick up a win in a played game. Can't lose every single game we play. I mean, we could, but I'd prefer not to. So let's get out here. Let's lose the jump ball. Play solid defense. Yep, see? Okay. Make sure we're in man-to-man. Why foul jump shooter? Right off the bat. Conway drives in, takes a mid-range jumper, and we foul him. Okay, 3-0. The Red Raiders are not taking us lightly. Why screen that side? No. Wow. Okay, well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. We take a mid-range jumper and get fouled, but we actually can't convert the foul shot. There we go, up ahead. Great defensive play. And then a great pass by King up ahead to Burgess. So they brought in Tolliver, but Bradford has 2 fouls, so it's a good substitution anyway. Can Tolliver get a steal? Yes, he can. See, we do a wonderful job early on every single game. What was that? We do a wonderful job early in the games with actually putting pressure on the other team and getting steals. As the game goes on, especially in the second half, all of that comes to a grinding halt to it. Like, it doesn't gradually fall off, it falls off of a friggin' cliff. Brooks, pump fake, goes for the 3 in the corner, and he knocks it down. We're leading 7-3. This looks just like the Baylor game. Brooks has some terrible handles, though. Swing it over to King. King misses the jumper. They're out in transition, and we can't take the charge, so we'll just stand there and watch them lay the ball in. 7-5. Couple minutes have gone by. Burgess, good from the elbow. I want to see Burgess have a breakout game in one of the games that we play. I mean, if anybody could smoke the other team, it would be Burgess. On Tolliver. Nope. Tolliver misses a 3. Takeo loses it. Okay, we did not have numbers in transition. Burgess, another mid-range jumper. Out here looking like CP3. Oh, we almost got another steal. Why are we in a zone defense every time? It's 11-11. And they steal the inbound pass because we are absolutely stupid. We're not slightly stupid. We are completely stupid. We are absolutely stupid. As Burgess gets fouled on the mid-range jumper. He'll take 2 shots. And he makes the first. Oh, that's a great name. Jeez. Jeez, what is up with these Texas Tech player names? But we do need to make some substitutions here. We're gonna run our guys into the ground. You know what? You played so well last game. How is Brooks injured? Okay, so next ball stoppage, we're going to bring in the reserves, including Olsen, who had 21 in the Baylor game. We're now trailing for not for the first time, but for the first time in a while. Oh, terrible passing, of course. We almost get the steal in transition, and Happy Ateko takes a shot and makes it a shot. Alright, I'm sorry, that was terrible, but I mean, what do you do there? We just make one horrible pass after another. We're the worst screening team maybe in all of basketball history. Our screens do absolutely nothing. And once again, we're in a zone defense. We got lucky with that pass. Can McDowell hit a 3? No, he cannot. Brewer, our Bulldog center. Here's a guy who started working at 15 years old to help support his mom, his single mom, and his 6 siblings. Come on, what a beast. McDowell in transition. He knocks it down. Tolliver. Oh, that should have been a steal. They take a baseline jumper and they hit the baseline jumper. Bet you didn't see that coming. Our opponent's actually knocking down a shot. In the corner. McDowell, but I think his foot was on the line. We're up 20-19. In and out, but that guy with the extremely long name with way too many consonants? Yeah, he got the rebound. Look at that wonderful screen. It does nothing. Can Olsen, after a billion pump fakes, he can actually knock it down. We're going to bring on Stallworth. We're going to bring on Madison. We'll take out Maxiel. He hasn't done anything so far this game. We have 3:47 left in the first half. Almost said first quarter there. As we allow them to drive right past us with no issues whatsoever. Come on, Brewer, let's see what you can do, man. Olsen, but that was Madison. I was gonna say, if it's not a 3, Olsen can't hit anything, but that was not Olsen, so let's not blame him for missing a wide open jumper. Olsen for 3. He's making Mary Kate and Ashley so proud. I know that's not his siblings, but everybody on the team loves to claim that. And according, as it said on his profile, according to his eHarmony profile, shout out to eHarmony, he likes long walks on the beach, but it should also state he likes taking and making threes. So there we go with the steal by Brewer. Olsen over to McDowell, McDowell. Almost called him McDonald. Sometimes he acts like Ronald McDonald. He's a clown out there. He's absolutely stinking up the joint. As they get down low, and we just let an easy layup get in. 29-25 with just over 2 minutes left in the first half. McDowell from the top of the key. He cannot hit. They're out in transition. Olsen cannot get the block. Ateko takes the easy shot and makes an easy shot. Madison hits a 3. There we go. We're up 5 with a minute 36 left. They're saying Brooks is injured. Oh boy. Let's put Maxiel with the starters. Go with Patrick King, Maxiel, Burgess, Bradford. Trying to close out this first half better than what we normally do. Blocking foul on King. We can't get a charge to save our lives. King gets a tip. Bradford gets the steal. Get it back to King. Down low. Gets fouled. Guerrero with the foul. Come on, King. Knock him down, buddy. He misses the first. Slightly early release. And slightly late. That's great. 0 for 2. See, we get the ball, and then we can't convert. And that's why we can't win. We got King roaming around here. And he goes over and whacks the point guard Conway for no reason, really. He couldn't get the steal in that moment. As they dump it down low off the inbound pass and get the easy bucket. We're up 3 still. What can Maxiel do for us here? He can miss an easy jumper. But we play good defense on the fast break, and we then foul them. We reward them with a 1-on-1 opportunity. Of course, they make their free throws. We can't because we suck. We have very little talent. Come on, Burgess. There you go. What in the world was that? What was it? His defender just runs away from him. He drives to the basket and absolutely blows an easy layup. That's crazy. Oh, and Maxio got the steal but couldn't get the shot off. Chicka, what? Maxio with the steal. Fun wordplay there. Okay, let's keep rocking with the starters here. What are you doing, Bradford? What are you doing? Maxio with the post up and the easy jump hook. Can't get the steal that time, though. We're leading at half, I think, for the first time in any of the games we've played, as King almost gets the steal on the inbound. We're really good at that. Almost getting steals on inbounds, but not quite getting the steal, but almost getting it. As King got caught out of position, and they just easily dump it down low. 2 points, no problem. They're starting to put the press on. Now we're going to fall apart. Crumbly crumbles there as he fouls Burgess. There you go, King. Bradford with the good pump fake, but that amounts to nothing but a missed shot. Chauncey Patrick with a foul. 36-33, 9 minutes left in the game. We're doing what we do best, though. We're going to foul our way out of the game. We can't allow them to take and make easy baskets. Like that one right there, so we'll foul him. Let him take 2 shots. That's King's. That's the 3rd foul for King. We need to get him out of there. Let's bring Olsen in. Olsen's really become our go-to guy off the bench. Without Brooks right now, we have to rely on some other guys, and I feel like Maxiel's played well. As Bradford forgets the ball, and now we no longer have the lead. Can Olsen put us back ahead? Yes, he can. Is Olsen our best scorer? Let me know what you think in the comments. Serious question. Is Olsen the best scorer on the team? I think it's easy. It's safe to say he's the best shooter we have. But is he just the go-to guy to get a bucket? And who's our best defender? Is it Tolliver? Is it Burgess? Brooks? I know it's not the big guys. They don't really do anything. As Olsen brings it all the way up court and blows the 3. See, I was just talking him up, so now he won't be able to hit anything. So, and Patrick to Maxiel over to Bradford. Maxiel on the wing, can't get it. Olsen with a rare offensive rebound for our team. We do not get many of those. We need to get a stop here, and we're unable to do so. We're trailing by 1. Still a close game. Olsen, no. Maxiel with the offensive rebound. Bradford over to Olsen. Olsen misses the mid-range jumper. Get back on defense. Callahan with an easy dunk. It's his 9th and 10th points on the game with that 2 right there. Oh man, Bradford, you are too much, dude. Here we go. This is where it starts. This is exactly what happens. Start turning the ball over. Can't do anything. Our offense just becomes completely stagnant. What are we going to do here? Let's go small ball. Yeah, we'll go really small here. See if we can get some steals. We'll go Brewer, Madison, Stallworth, McDowell, and Tolliver. Why would nobody go to the ball? Okay. This is the trend that we have every single game. Every single game we play. We just stop making good decisions and start making terrible ones. McDowell knocks down a shot. Stallworth almost had a steal. We got a foul. We're down by 5. 5 minutes to go. We need to get back in this. A steal here would be great. Very unlikely, but it would be great. And instead we fouled them on the jump shot. Great job, McDowell. Wonderful. And they're only a foul away from being in the 1-and-1 as they're up by 8 points. Oh man. The doom and gloom, knowing that we are just falling apart like we always do. Because now, nobody will know how to make a basket. McDowell, he hits a 3 there, thankfully. As we just let them just run right past us. Hey everybody, let's not get back on defense whatsoever. Trailing by 7. We're far from out of it, but are we really still in it? With the way we play? I don't know. We're down 4 now. After that, McDowell 3. Let's see. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Turn the ball over, allow an easy layup in transition. What are we doing? Let's go with the starters. Let's leave Brooks in there as well. Brooks hit a 3, no, but Patrick with the offensive rebound. What do we want to do here? I don't want to risk Brooks. If he ends up with a long-term injury, it's just not worth it. Easy layup. Puts them back up by 8 with 3:20 left. We have got to get stops. Look at this wonderful stand around, do nothing offense. Can Olsen hit a 3? Of course he can't. But we can foul them in transition so that they can go up by double digits. It's nice. Nice. Fun. The collapse is on. Doesn't matter how good we play early on. We will stink in the second half. Olsen, no. Just can't shoot. We cannot shoot consistently. We shoot pretty well early on, and then we just fall apart. Bradford up ahead to Burgess. Burgess baseline jumper. He misses it, but he gets fouled, which is nice because now he can miss free throws as well. Well, he made the first. There we go. And he made the second. Okay. Make me look like a fool. That's fine. I'll take it. We're going to switch things up here, though, at the next stoppage. We need as much offense as we can get. Yeah, I think we'll go with a bigger lineup. As King fouls him, so hey, we can get the substitutes in. Still a 1-on-1 situation. And don't worry, they'll knock it down. Okay. King gets the rebound over to McDowell. Looking for a screen. Top of the key, 3. And he knocks it down. There we go. Come on, stay with them. There we got the steal. Burgess out ahead to McDowell. Another 3. Burgess almost gets a steal again. Well, we do get a steal. Alright. Don't make a dumb decision. Got the defender in the air. Knock down the 3. We're down by 3. We are doing something we never do. We never rally. Let's call the timeout since we got this steal. Minute 5 left. We are rallying. We are turning the press back on. Oh no. We almost turned it over. Ah, we missed the 3. Olsen for 3, and we tied the game up. There you go. 42 seconds left. Game tied 65. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy, he's just gonna run right past our defense. We don't want to foul them. Oh my god, they missed. Alright. Madison brought the ball up. We are in this game. 15 seconds left. There's no time on the shot clock. We're going to run it all the way down, and then we are going to get it into McDowell's hands. For 3! 68, 65, 4/10 of a second left. Texas State over Texas Tech. Unless we foul them on the 3-pointer, which is very likely. And they cannot get it off. Yes, we get the victory. Very good victory on the road. That's going to look great on the resume. 68, 65. We rallied at the end. McDowell had 30 points. Let's look at the team stats first. They made 26 baskets, we made 25, but the big difference was we made 14 threes, they only made 3. Well, we were 14 and 22, easily our best game, shooting from behind the arc. We did have 4 free throws, they had 10. Assists, they doubled us, more than doubled us. But turnovers, we only had 7, they had 11. Hey, we were under 20 fouls. That's a rarity for us. We had 16, they had 5. Total rebounds was 17 to 10. Not a lot of missed shots for both teams, really. Steals, we had 11, they only had 6. Blocks, nobody had a block. Points in the paint, they crushed us, 32 to 12. But bench points, we crushed them, 51 to 8. Second chance points, we actually had more. We had 7, they had 4. And then fast break points, they had 16, we had 9, so pretty close there. But one thing I did want to look at was we had 4 offensive rebounds, they only had 2. See, that's killer. That's absolutely killer. We need these type of performances. But Christian McDowell, player of the game, he hit the game-winning 3, 30 points. He had a steal and a turnover, but that didn't matter. We just needed him for his buckets. Jeremiah Olsen, he had 14. Elijah Burgess, I thought he played well, especially when we moved him over to the point there at the end. He had 10. Patrick McSeal, they both each had 4. Brooks had 3. Madison 3. Bradford, King, Tolliver, Brewer, Stallworth. All of the big men and the point guards go scoreless. King led the way with 3 rebounds. Olsen and McSeal each had 2. Olsen also had 2 assists to lead the team, which is terrible. I mean, come on, your reserve 6'8" small forward is leading the team in assists. What is going on here? Tolliver and McSeal each had 2 steals, but Olsen, King, Burgess, Bradford, Brewer, McDowell, Brooks, they all had 1. Everybody had a steal except for 3 players. That's insane. That is an insane stat. No blocks, of course. And Bradford and Brooks each had 2 turnovers, but we were really good with the ball. I mean, just amazing. But Christian McDowell, come on. 30 points, 8 of which come from downtown. Just saved us at the end. That was awesome. What a great finish. Just amazing. Now we'll go straight from that. Hey, look at us. 6-4. Texas Tech is 8-4. That was a huge win. Huge win. We then have the 2-6 University of Chattanooga or University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Forget what they're called now. But let's go. Let's simulate up ahead. And I'll simulate to the Monday, and you'll see why, because I want to get the recruiting done. I do the recruiting at the beginning of the week. As you can see, Rost is 100. Everybody else gave up on him. He's coming to Texas State. He will be our starting point guard potentially, or backup point guard next year, but he will be on the roster. He's an average player, which is about what every other player we have this year, so. And then Osborne's at 95% interest in us, but we have fallen behind, to the University of Central Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken. That's a conference rival. Oh no. That's what I was worried about. We need to pump some. Okay, so we jumped ahead once I put, it's going to be up in the air whether or not we can get him. But we're going to email and phone those top guys. Make sure their interest remains high. I don't have any other fallbacks. I took, what was his name? Let's see, can we find him here? Tamayo. I took Tamayo off the list, as well as the kid that committed to Corpus Christi. So now we're really putting all our eggs in the Rost and Osborne basket. Osborne's going to be the tough one there. Then we have all these juniors, and what we'll do is we'll email and phone them. Try to get their interest as high as we possibly can. And I've added a lot of players to the list. I've added this kid, Glenn Bree, Felton Carrington, this kid here, Carl Dell Gibbs, Marquise Rivers, Sid Sturley, Thomas Begley, and Peter Young. So let's look at the new guys we added to the list. Glenn Bree, 7'1", out of Marietta, Georgia. We're behind. We're currently 8th out of 8 teams. But I mean, come on. He's 7'1". Boy, it'd be great to have someone like him. Carrington, he's a 6'8" power forward. We're in last, 8th out of 8 teams, but I think we can make a push. It's going to be tough because the University of Houston is going after him, but we'll see how things shake out. Look, I forgot to go over Bree's grades here. C+, true grade for offense, C+ true grade for rebounding, and then a C- for leaping. So we see the true grades, some of the true grades on these guys. But he wants to be close to home. We are not, so I might have to get out of that race by seeing a guy 7'1". I'm like, oof, how do you not go after him? Especially since he is in the mid-60s for his interest level in us. And then Carrington looks really good. True grade on offense and shooting are both B's. And then rebounding a B+. He would be perfect for us. And he wants to get playing time. That's what matters to him. So maybe that pushes us ahead of some of those better programs. And there's Gibbs. C- shooting, quickness, a C for intelligence. He wants to be close to home, but I still think we're close enough. Now it's going to be hard because Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton both want to go after him. And they, of course, would be much closer than we are. And then there's Marquise Rivers. He's 6'10", and he wants to feel wanted. That's new. We want you to be a part of our program. But Lamar, UT Arlington, UT San Antonio, Prairie View, and Baylor, they're all ahead of us. There's also another team that's not listed on there that's ahead of us. We're 7th out of 7 teams. But true grade of a B+ intelligence and a B- leaping. And he has a bunch of C's in there. He's very intriguing. Sterling, C+ offense, C+ rebounding from a shooting guard. He also wants to feel wanted. And we're going to try to make him feel wanted. And we have a little bit of ground to make up with Stephen F. Austin, but we're close enough. He's a local guy. Same with Begley. Offense C, leaping C+. We know those true grades, but he wants to play at a big program, so that worries me, but we're second. We're second. Maybe big programs don't want him, so he could be a really good point guard for us moving forward. And then there's Young. True grade of a B for rebounding and leaping, and he's a shooting guard. A lot of teams, 7 teams, we're 7th, but hopefully we can start upping these percentages. I mean, 46 is pretty darn low, but he's a local guy, so I'm hoping that the recruiting of the local guys kind of, it ups them a little bit faster than the national guys. But we need to close in on Osborne. I think Rost is a guarantee. We need to bring on Osborne, but that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we will be playing Chattanooga in the Soda Pop Classic. Once again, thank you all for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. All support is appreciated, and thank you, and take care.